Alright, match 4. Alright, let's keep this. You know, the thing is, these memorials have definitely not been the best. They also haven't necessarily been screwing us over, but I've been thoroughly unimpressed for the as to the proposition that these are better than Castle. These seem to be playable, actually, and I'm very surprised about that. I definitely was not expecting these to be playable, but at the end of the day, it is a land, so like the floor is kind of low, or the floor is kind of high. You know, the floor is tapped for mana. Okay, well, let's play Trickster in a turn. Man, so it's like mid-range / control / combo control all over the place today, seems like. Scion of Draco. His domain as well. He's basically one type. Among lands you control. I mean, so they have 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. So it's reduced by 10. Okay, cool stuff. Alright, well, that's kind of powerful for Modern. This domain is really, like, not that difficult to get in Modern. Well, let's play Svyelun and try to back it up, shall we, with, you know. Well, nothing is cased, so, man, hexproof if it's blue, that's kind of the most scary part, but unless they have some way to make this blue, which I'm sure they could. I remember Draco from Invasion Block. Cool card. Didn't see much play, but cool card. And you can get full domain on turn 2 now. That's pretty crazy. Who would have thought you could ever tribal Flames for 5 on turn 2? Mantis Riders. Oh, that's okay. Well, I can't counter it, so. Alright, well, at least we can kill Draco. Man, we're taking a lot of damage, though, but then again, they're also going to take a lot of damage. Yeah, let's Kaspoozle. Let's Kaspoozle. Let's not forget to play our second Genius Plan. Bam. Let's draw a card, which is nice. Alrighty. I mean, like, this happened to fit our curve perfectly, but it also, like, waiting till 6 mana is just a lot. Okay, do they just die? Yeah, they just die unless they got something. Tribal Flames? I'd rather not. Hopefully I don't have some way to counter this. Blah, 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 blah. What's that? I guess if somehow, I don't even know. Hopefully they don't have a way to sacrifice their island somehow. Okay, cool stuff. Yeah, I'd really rather not die to Tribal Flames. That'd be pretty nasty. Nasty. Maybe this is the time for subtlety. There's a subtle argument that it is the time for subtlety. Force Negation obviously saved us that match. It seems like the creatures are the more worrisome part, although Tribal Flames is nothing to scoff at. This is some weirdness going on here. And coming from me, saying something is weirdness is definitely saying something. You know, Spreading Seas can maybe slow their domain down a little bit, but eh. Yeah, at the end of the day, I don't think Repeal is at its best here. I like Subtlety. I like it. It's This is a flexible card, I think. I was not expecting this to have as much application. This is definitely more the Subtlety League than the Memoir to Genius. I mean, it's not to say Memoir to Genius has been bad, it's just I'm just, again, thoroughly unimpressed that it's better than Castle. But we can still get a 4-1 despite Memoir to Genius and not because of it. I think the mana is just a little too awkward in this hand. I mean, one nice thing about Memoir to Genius, though, like I said, is that if you already have flooded a lot, man, but sometimes you just die, though, because you just don't interact quick enough. Okay, we'll keep... You know, I want Counterspell, but like, I just realized that without, like, Aether Vial, I need land more, and I need to develop my board, and Dismember can hopefully deal with a Scion of Draco or a Mantis Rider after it's already been deployed, because I may not have the luxury to hold up 2 blue, so we shall see. The genius plan. I don't know. I don't think this is such a genius card. It's very possible this might have been better than Fairy Conclave the instant this came out, but that was definitely not obvious, and I don't know. It still might not be. Yeah, let's do this. I mean, see, like right here, if this was Castle, then I could have just played the island, and then I could have held up Dismember for... I don't think I would have dismembered the Noble Hierarch, but I could have held up Dismember for the for Mantis Rider, if that's what they're on. Which I'm guessing it is. Oh, maybe not. No Scion of Draco, okay. Alright, well, I guess... Genius plan. But see, we could have done that end of turn, and then we could have played Silvergill, just curved out smoother. Mantis Rider. Ooh, gonna deal a lot of damage to us in the sky. Yeah, that's not bad. I guess we'll try to deal with this now before they untap. Gigantha actually is kind of a problem, just being a vanilla 5/5. We'll see if it actually comes to that. Oh man, just these Noble Hierarchs attacking for 3. Ignoble Hierarchs, excuse me. Ooh, Kazali Pride Mage, I love that card. Well, 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 well. I guess we died a Lightning Bolt, because I don't know what else to do about this. Yeah, they kind of bum rushed us. But definitely we could have already had a Svyelun in play if we had castles, so that is something to keep in mind. What should I call this? I guess Domain Draco. I don't know. I'm calling it Domain Draco. And I'm already marking this match as a loss. I can of course revise that if for whatever reason it isn't, but it almost certainly is. Oh, they're also an 8 Hierarch. I think 8 Hierarchs is underrated. This card's sweet. And if I can get to the point where somehow I can enable Indestructible, that might be the key. But it's going to be difficult. And what's the plan here? How is this gonna... How is this possibly gonna end well for us? I guess Repeal? Do we even have Repeal left in the deck? I don't even know. This could have been a situation where Repeal would have been great. Well, let's play Svyelun. I mean, we'd probably just lose here, but we'll probably have to block with Svyelun. I mean, we got another one in our hand. The problem was without any 1-drop Merfolk, there's no way we can turn an Indestructible next turn. Yeah, okay. Carries Guile. And I guess that's GG. I mean, we'll just let it play out because they just pull a little ahead on the clock. Being ahead on the clock is valuable. Yep. See, I knew the genius plan would have backfired at some point, and there it is. I don't know though. Yeah, it's very possible we might have had Svyelun earlier, and then we might have been able to enable Indestructible. We might have been able to have counter magic up for the Guile, and you never know. The only problem with Exalted is that it does kind of give you the opportunity to set up a good blocker sometimes. At the end of the day, though, I don't really see myself deviating from this sideboard plan. Actually, maybe Force Negation should be Repeal. I mean, yeah, Force Negation should be Repeal. Repeal is good against Exalted because they get one attack, and then if you repeal it, you really set them back. Other than Tribal Flames, I just don't really know if they really play that much non-creature spells that I need to counter. Could just be confirmation bias from countering that Tribal Flames, but I mean, Tribal Flames is nasty, and it is nice to save my Svyelun from Tribal Flames. But all right, let's see. Hopefully, we get to see Subtlety and see how it plays in this matchup. Elemental Incarnation. I could also try playing, like I said, Last Pull Mimic, which could pitch to both Force of Negation and Subtlety, but again, the biggest problem I have with that land is just that once you play it as a land, it's always just a suboptimal land. It is a blue land in your hand, which is cool. Well, it is worth noting that that castle would have had the same problem here with this hand. Yeah, I don't think I can ship this back. I mean, here's a dirty little secret, okay? And this is one reason why I think the tap lands aren't as bad as people think. Yeah, this definitely is way worse than if this was just a basic island. But it's not these types of hands. Like, I think I can afford to sacrifice some win percentage with hands like this, which hopefully we can still win with this. You'd be surprised how many games I won even with awkward starts like this. But I think it's okay to sacrifice some win percentage with hands like this if we make up for it with the more mana floody hands. But, you know, we shall see. I'm not gonna subtlety that. Okay. I think I'll need to subtlety a Scion of Draco. Mantis Rider, probably have to subtlety that too. I may have to ditch the Silvergill Adept because repealing the Hierarch might be a little too good to pass up on, even though it's not technically card advantage. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Well, we get to start drawing cards next turn, which is good. We're a full turn behind. It's like we effectively went on the draw without drawing an extra card because of the Memorial coming to play tapped. It is worth noting though, Castle would have been the same thing. And I think you basically need to have at least 8 utility lands because otherwise Flood just really gets you. Okay, we're not going to subtlety the Bloodbraid Elf, but let's see if we want to subtlety whatever they cascade into if it's a creature. Okay, Mantis Rider, I think we gotta... Wait, okay. I guess Scion of Draco is not. Okay. Yeah, let's subtlety, and let's get rid of our extra Svyelun, which we don't really need. Alrighty, put that on top. Little speed bump. With a hand like this, we'll take any speed bump we can get. Alrighty. I'll just get some Silvergills down. Some gills. Ooh. Eventually we do need another land though, that's the problem. That's the problem. I'm gonna take a lot of damage. We're not completely out of it though. I'm gonna go for Svyelun next turn. I mean, I may have to put it on blocking duty against the Bloodbraid Elf, but honestly, I probably just have to block the Bloodbraid Elf with the Silvergill, unless they attack with Exalted. But I think they're going to attack with Mantis Rider and Bloodbraid. If they just attack with Mantis Rider, that's reasonable. That Subtlety was definitely just what we needed. Another nice thing, if we opt for Glasspool Mimic, is that we already have a reason to take up Vial to 3 because of Svyelun, so we could, Vial a Glasspool Mimic in, which is obviously the best way to play it. That was the biggest thing that made me not want to play Glasspool Mimic. It's just that it's best off of Aether Vial, and I really don't want to take up Aether Vial for just one card. Yeah, I'm blocking Bloodbraid. I just can't really take too much when I've got the lots of damage coming in the sky. Okay, always no, always yes, always no, yes. Ooh. Well, once again, let's okay, the time for Repeal is definitely passed. Let's turn off auto yields because I want to do the Dismember before it gets the cross triggers. But in response to them, got down to 8, so we're in double Tribal Flames range. Sign of Draco. If so, we probably have to counter it. Oh shoot! I can't let this live. This is going to deal too much damage. But this sucks though because now they turned off our counter magic, and they're probably going to bounce the Aether Vial, which is going to make things more awkward for us. Oh, well that's odd. But that's fine by me because, I mean, I don't know why they did that. I mean, it's kind of obvious we had a 3-drop in hand. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't have ticked up to 3. And yeah, most of our deck is on 2. So I don't know. I mean, I don't want to Repeal because probably don't know our deck as well. But I think that was definitely Tribal Flames. Whoosh! It's whoosh time. Whoosh. Okay. Well, at least we can deploy Z-Master. No, but we're probably going to want to take it up at some point. Yeah, let's, I guess we didn't need to do this because they attacked with both. No, I don't know. Yeah, we didn't need to do that, but we did. We did, and we can forgive ourselves. It's okay. That was definitely not optimal, though. So, we still have access to Counterspell now, and that's good. No more losing to Tribal Flames automatically, or Sign of Draco. I call Tribal Flames whoosh, because it's like whoosh. Okay. Slam me for 2. Kabam. Alrighty, I'm playing another Treble Flames, but they probably play 4 of them, so that could be a problem for us. But we don't have Force Negation actually, so I don't know. Whoa. Okay, that's fine. Thought it was Treble Flames. Oh, well, this doesn't bode well for us because they have more burn than I expected. If I would have known they had this much burn, I probably would have kept in the Force Negations. No, and yes. Well, there's Svyelun. If I would have known I'd draw this, I would have. But here's the thing: we can repeal, and yeah. Hopefully, I don't draw Bloodbraid Elf. This is kind of an uphill battle here with any burn spell off the top lethal, but hey, we've got a chip and a chair, as they say. I was a little bit worried about Bloodbraid Elf, not gonna lie, but you know, we had to get aggressive too. I wish they would have targeted the Silvergill, but there's literally no reason they would have done that. I kind of want to get the Silvergill. Yeah, I'll get the Silvergill in response to the attack. Because remember, that did actually draw me a card in the form of a Okay, so here is the plan. We're going to do this, and hopefully they don't respond with another path. But, you know, they do. They could respond with Bolt, but then obviously, yeah, they could just Bolt our face. Yeah, I would have kept in more Force Negations if I would have known. They had so much burn, they play more creatures